Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the County Commissioner Special Meeting agenda for October 13th, 2022. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Commissioner Ibarra.
Here. Commissioner
Richardson not here. Commissioner Gosar is here. Would you join in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, item 3, public hearing. There is none. Item 4, comments from the public. We might return to that if we see any public coming to the meeting. Item 5, disclosures. Commissioner Ibarra and Commissioner Gosar has none. Also, item 6, considerations of changes on the agenda. Any change to the agenda? Awesome stuff. We're going to set record time here.
Yes.
Discuss and take actions on the termination of the U.S. Bank lease for the county's large multi-job printers. Adam, are you online?
I am. Thank you. Commissioners, can you hear me okay?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you all for joining this morning. I really appreciate everyone putting this meeting together. The timeline associated with trying to execute the termination of lease so that we continue with the renewal of a new lease and update of the printers dictated the need for this meeting. So I really do appreciate you all coming together today. Before you is action on page 15 and 16 of your packet. You can essentially ignore. I included the entire thing. First part being the new lease that we're looking at and working towards, but that is not what's before you today. Today is for the termination of the current lease, proprietary to page 17, which includes the cost set of essentially shipping the printers back to US Bank, as well as the clearing of an open invoice, an invoice that was missed previously for print utilization across the county. It was one of our quarterly, essentially overage bills. And looking, I will get the sales tax on that removed as we are a government agency. I just seeing that now, I do apologize there. Oh, there's Jen, let me jump her in. Based on the feedback I got from the department head and elected officials meeting, the county was looking to move forward with a new lease at a reduced cost to both upgrade the large format printers as well as reduce our printing costs and our ownership costs there. Let me find my sheet prior. The current service cost, lease cost of our plan is $22.39 a month. This is an upgrade of several printers, several black and whites that are getting upgraded to all color, as well as everyone's getting hole punch, as well as this is 14 units instead of 13, as I look to include the crime victim witness. I know I'm kind of presenting on the whole printer spectrum. I do apologize. I just realized that. But that's coming in at that 18 quote you saw there. But for today, to get there, we have to first terminate our lease. There is a strong worry that if we go back to US Bank and try to re-up this lease set, you'll see that the quote expires on Saturday the 15th. The worry is that US Bank will auto-renew us into another year, so we would have to pay another year's worth of leasing costs at $22.39 a month times 12, just to continue this expedition, which would essentially delay. We would essentially just put off for another year if that's the case. But we're looking to strive and move forward this year. At the cancellation of this lease, the new lease kind of quasi starts. Essentially, Xerox it's a transfer of ownership from US Banks to Xerox. We are then leasing on a monthly via Xerox at our essentially the lower of the two costs, which would be our new lease. So we'll start our savings, even though we don't have our new printers, as of the day that this is executed, and then we'll carry forward. Is there any questions I can answer?
Thanks, Adam. Commissioner Rivera, any questions?
Only why didn't the employees know they had a hole punch option?
So yeah, so it's weird. That option was only on like 3 units, and it was only deployed to specific offices. I had about 5 different configurations on the current MFPs that are across the county. The goal here is to get everyone the same printer and the same capacity. So if one person needs it, it normally means someone else does, and it also means that we can use cross platforms. So I don't know the thought process prior as to why some got hole punch and some didn't, but if we agree to the new lease at your next meeting, then we will have hole punch for all.
I just got a kick out of that communication, that line of communication there. So
Well,
just easy.
I wanted to make sure no one got excluded and that nothing turned around and said, well, I had this before and I don't have it now, was the primary goal there.
Thanks, Adam.
All right, well, I don't have any questions. It seems pretty straightforward to me. I'd entertain a motion. Sue?
I move that we terminate the U.S. Bank lease for the county's large multi-job printers.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Anything to add, Adam?
No, Pete, I'll be getting some DocuSign documents your direction for execution as the chair. And then I'll make sure Jackie receives a copy there.
Okay, super. Today, or will it be some other tomorrow?
I will. Yep. I'll do everything. Try to get those redirected to you this morning.
Okay, cool. Moved and seconded. Hearing and seeing no further conversation. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Seeing no more business before the county commission on October 13th for the special meeting. I'm going to adjourn the meeting. Thank you all, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, guys.